How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Splatoon 2. Last time we finished the 4th sector in Octo Canyon, and this time we're going to be foregoing any story progression because it's time to talk a little bit about Splatfests. So, otherwise known as Festival or Fez in Japan, Splatfests are an event that usually takes place every month, pitting one team against the other, using the rules set from Turf War to determine the winner of each map played. A week before the Splatfest is set to begin, Pearl and Marina will share the news during their Off the Hook segment as you enter the game, and after that, the voting booth will appear in Inkopolis Square. When you decide what team you will join, you will then receive a themed Splatfest tee, which is a piece of gear that is wearable only until the Splatfest is over. Unlike the first Splatoon, the setup in the square is not as noticeable until the day before the event will begin, although you will spot some additions to the back of the square if you swing your camera around at the spawn point. As Off the Hook perform a live concert in the square when the event is going on, you can see the team logos they each represent on a screen on top of Deca Tower. Before we get to the ways that you can play the Splatfest or how the winner is determined, I want to highlight some of my favorite Splatfests that have occurred since the game launched 2 years ago. In fact, the very first Splatfest itself was done prior to the game even being released. The first of 3 different Splatoon 2 demos was actually the Splatfest World Premiere, which pit Team Cake against Team Ice Cream in North America and Europe/Oceania, and if you were playing in Japan, it was Team Rock versus Team Pop. The event lasted only 4 hours, which makes it the shortest Splatfest in the history of the Splatoon series. Now, I'm not going to go over every single Splatfest from the last 2 years, but I will leave a link down below in the description featuring a compiled list of every single Splatfest from every region in Splatoon 2 as I go over all of the neat details on ways to play and how the winners are decided. And you will be seeing some gameplay from a couple of my favorite Splatfests in the past. I should also quickly mention that if you aren't feeling up to playing for either team in a Splatfest, you can still access private battles as they go on. And now, for what you've all been waiting for. As of version 4.0.0, you can enter Splatfest under 2 different tiers, Normal and Pro. Normal mode lets you start solo or battle with 2 to 4 friends by joining a private lobby before choosing to find other random players, and may continue to team together, if desired, once a match is complete. In Pro mode, you cannot team with friends, and after each match, you are automatically matched up with 3 other random players. Prior to version 4.0.0, there were 2 different options to enter under, Solo and Team. Solo mode works like Splatfest from the first game, being matched up with 3 random players and battling 4 random players on the opposing team. Most of the time. Team mode required 4 friends who were on the same team to join a private lobby before being matched against another team of 4. The winning Splatfest team is decided as of version 4.0.0 with popularity and clout. Clout was introduced as a balance to the previous method of deciding the winner, which was popularity and solo and team win rates. Clout is counted separately under both normal and pro ranks, and if you ended up being matched against your own team, that clout would not be scored. There are also ways to multiply the clout you earn per match up to 2 times based on synergy bonuses if you win your match. Synergy bonuses are earned by having matching gear, weapons, and appearances, which are also tied into the team names you can get during Splatfests. The synergy multiplier begins at 1.0, where each matching element adds on to the factor. For example, if a team has all matching hairstyles and all matching shoes, they will get a synergy bonus of 1.0 plus 0.1 plus 0.3 equaling 1.4. Also starting with version 4.0.0 were the introduction of rare battles under Splatfest, where 10 times and 100 times battles for clout would occasionally occur. 10 times battles would occur more frequently, and I've even played a bunch myself. Meanwhile, at introduction, 100 times battles occurred every 10 minutes, but as of last month's Splatfest, they would now appear every 5 minutes. A little late, don't you think? The winners of both types of battles would get featured in a news flash that is displayed in the text under the lobby, as text on the Splatnet 2 app for iOS and Android devices, and an image on the Splatfest booth located in Inkopolis Square. There's one major connection between every single Splatfest that has happened at the time of this video being published, and that is a brand new multiplayer stage known as Shifty Station. Every single Splatfest up to this point has featured Shifty Station in each map rotation, and it replaced the third map option from Splatfest in the first Splatoon. Each Splatfest has also provided a new Shifty Station map layout, with some layouts being repeated with slight modifications in all areas of the world. I'll leave another link down below to the full list of Shifty Station maps where you can view images and videos of each one and read how each one of them played. Some trivia about Shifty Station I'd like to mention really quickly is that Marina herself was behind the designs for each and every single one of them, as seen in the text revealing what stages are per rotation, and her icon being used in the static image for the stage during that time. Also, just recently it was revealed that Marina has actually named each and every single Splatfest stage up to this point, and they're all parodies on popular books and movies. One of my personal favorites is Bridge to Tenta Switchia, which was the layout for Hare vs. Tortoise. And with that, that's actually only a taste of what Splatfest is about, because the final year of Splatfest saw a few specially themed plazas and maps. We'll be saving those for a very special occasion a little bit later on. For now, that is going to do it for this episode of Splatoon 2. Next time we return to Octo Canyon, beginning the final sector of the game, and we'll be doing some more Turf War and ranked battles for the online multiplayer. For now, thank you for watching, and until next time, catch ya later.